Welcome to another video of painting. Today we're gonna go through another monster, which is probably the favorite out of the box for all the players. It's Encanto. That mummy is insanely good, and it should be a quick job. I don't know, we'll see how it goes with bandages, but it will be fun for sure, and I'll walk you through it. So we're gonna start mummy. Of course, like always, first color is gonna be the main base, which in this case is significant amount of this. So we're gonna apply a rock art flash through entire bandage area, like a creamy color, which should exactly match the bandages. And I'll show you that in a second. So you see rock art flash is applied, so all the bandages are covered in it, and it looks good. Most of the mummy is done. The second color that we're gonna apply to this miniature is gonna be Celestial Gray, and that's gonna be that white color that's gonna go over here. So it's gonna be that clove right there, that's gonna be this lighter Celestial Gray color. So we're gonna apply it over there to the entire thing, and we'll go from there. So you can see the different white from the bandages on the tunic. And now we're gonna go and do a gold parts. Okay, we're gonna take gold now and we're gonna apply it to the staff on top all the way there, the shaft, the bottom. Also we're gonna apply the gold to his armbands or bracelets, however they classify. And we're gonna apply a little bit to that middle piece around the gem in the belt, right there. So you can see gold, apply it to the staff and belt and bracers. We're gonna quickly move to the green plume because gold is still drying, and after that we're gonna do red and all the base colors are applied. Now quickly we're gonna apply Warboss green to the entire magical plume that he's raising up, and we're gonna need few coats because it's really, you want to water it down, and I'll show you how it looks completed. You can see the green wave standing out right there, and now we're gonna move to last base colors. We're gonna do the red. So we're gonna go with our last base color red. So we're gonna apply it to this middle piece right there. We're gonna apply it to the wrapping on the staff, and we're gonna apply it to this floating section, the scarf or whatever you wanna call it, on the banner, on the staff, and that will be red. Okay, so you can see red being completed. So miniature looks gorgeous already. I love how it looks, smooth and nice, and you could put it on the table right away, but we're gonna do a little bit of shading. We're gonna take Rakeland Flash shade and we're gonna apply it to everything, including red. The reason that we're gonna apply to red also is because I want to make it darker, more clothy than, older cloth than, fresh red. So we're literally just gonna go and apply it to entire miniature. Don't let it pull too much, but it's gonna go right nicely into those bandages to show you the perfect mummy. Like this, and I'll show you once it's completed. So you can see Rakeland Flash shade applied to everything. I kinda like it. Once it dries, I'll decide if we're gonna highlight the bandages. I think it might look better like this, because it's gonna make it look like really mummy coming out. And we're just gonna clean up the cloth and few other places. But other than that, I think it looks awesome. While the other shade is drying, you can quickly apply shade over this, magic section, and it should be very quick, like I'm almost completed. That's gonna give you a little bit of depth, and then we can dry brush it with very light green quickly, and it's gonna pop and create that magic effect all through the miniature. And this is done. You can see shaded throughout the entire thing. So we're gonna start doing highlights right now, or cleaning up after shade. So we're gonna go over to the white cloth, and we're gonna go back over Celestial Gray and paint over all these raised parts like this. giving just grooves in. So like this, and you're gonna continue that through the entire bottom. Okay, so you can see the tabard or tunic, I don't know what it's called, is completed with white celestial gray. So you can now really see the bandages, how he really stands out. I kind of want to leave him like that. It looks more horror-ish, like same way like I did with Weapon X. I could highlight it to make it bandages stand out more, but I think it's gonna lose that dark tone and I want to keep it. So the only highlight we're gonna do on the miniature left is gonna be the red. So we got Mephiston red. So we're gonna reapply this over the middle piece and over the section. So on the middle piece, you're gonna do it over the raised parts. So it's gonna be something like this. Like you can see it right in the middle. I did this. And then we're gonna have to go and do every one of those rings. That's gonna give you this nice different contrast. So you can go and do something like this. Like you can see, becoming nicer lines. And I'll show you complete in a second. So you can see a little bit of red cleaned up on the miniature. I kinda dig the mummy. It looks dark and grimly, and I love it. I think we're gonna add right now a little bit of highlights on the white. So we're gonna do highlights on the white with lighter color, lighter white. So we're gonna go over the sections right there to show the lines like this. It's gonna make it pop on those edges like this. So you can see where edges are being slightly lighter. And I did this on those few edges, and I think that's all this miniature requires really on the light color. You don't really have to do every one of them. I'm gonna put like a second layer just to get a little bit more color. And that's all. So now after all, I did a few more. I noticed a few more lines to complete, but this is literally how long it takes, and you can see I applied those white edges here and there. So we're gonna take right now the red color, and we only really have to do like 3 or 4 lines. So right in the middle, right through the center of the miniature, we have to pick those up like they curve. So those 3 lines. So you can see I added them right there. You can see the lighter tone, and one few of the lines right on the banner itself. Just one through the middle to make it stand out a little bit more. And that will be the highlight on this, right there. So we have last color to do, which is gonna be dry brushing green over the magic part. You have to dry brush very slowly, otherwise it's gonna spread to the main miniature. So you just go from the sides and you go very, very slowly. That way you're gonna leave the colors, but it's not gonna, you know, spread to other parts of the miniature. And you can see how it gives you that different look already on the miniature. And if you do it from both sides, it's gonna make it light up, and it's gonna look like a ghost soul or something like this. What you can also do, what I used to do for effects like this on the Ghost in Age of Sigmar, you paint very white, very light white color, light Korax white or white scar, and then you apply shade of different color like red and blue, and it comes out like a ready very smooth transition of the color. And then you can highlight again with lighter colors. It's gonna give you like very eternal look. But I like how it looks right now. And now the base is to be completed and miniature is done. I'll show you the final miniature in a second of the base, but I kinda dig it. So you can see Mummy completed. It looks awesome. I love this miniature. I did not expect how much I'm gonna love it, and I'm ready to put it into Midnight Suns and a lot of places that people are playing it. I'll see you in the next video.